Hi again, everybody. It's time for your news break from the pages of the paper of Montgomery County. I'm Frank Phillips reporting. Montgomery County will be well represented at the Summer Olympics in London. A North Montgomery graduate, Charles Akers, will be reporting on the games with a team from Ball State University. I've always wanted to do something sports related, Akers said Monday. Coming into college, I wanted to report sports. I really wanted to jump on it and get my foot in the door. During his freshman year at BSU, a professor recruited him for the London trip. Akers said he will be in charge of reporting on Olympic wrestling, swimming, BMX, and mountain biking for BSU. Ball State has a website, www.bsuatthegames.com, which will be the outlet for the sports reports filed by Akers and more than 40 other BSU students. In addition to having experience as an Olympics sports reporter on his resume, Akers will receive 3 credit hours, he said. After graduation, Akers, who is completing his sophomore year, wants to go into TV sports and ultimately become a commentator for a network. Akers' first experience with television was in North Montgomery High School, where he was involved in Charger TV. I think it's a great thing for Charlie, said Joe Poteet, who is the faculty sponsor for Charger TV. He has great promise. He always wanted to be a sports guy. He's getting his chance right now, the Olympics. Charles will be writing for the paper as he prepares for his trip to London, and while he is there, watch for his reports in the paper. Akers is the son of Charles and Janan Akers of Crawfordsville. The students will be in London for 20 days from July 23rd to August 15th, but have been preparing for this trip since January, stated Samantha Ashworth, media spokesperson for Ball State. Ball State considers this trip an immersive learning experience because the students are ultimately in control of the class outcome. And when we come back, we'll have a look at the weather, we'll have more news, and a look at local sports. You're watching Newsbreak from the pages of the paper of Montgomery County.
At Zon's Floor Covering, we don't offer washers, paint, or lumber. Floor covering is our expertise for your home or office. At Zon's Floor Covering, we offer luxurious styles of carpeting and realistic-looking vinyl patterns, and we do it better than anyone else. You'll fall in love with the possibilities at Zon's, all backed by professional installation, superior personal service, and our 3-year installation warranty. Stop by Zon's today and see why we want to be everywhere you are.
Bad wrecks happen to good people. That's why people take their wrecks to the good people at Gould's Body and Paint in Crawfordsville. Gould's will work with your insurance company to provide an accurate quote of your needed repairs. Then the iCar Gold Class specialists take over, restoring your vehicle to good as new. Gould's will service any make, any model, any type, or amount of damage. Just remember our motto, at Gould's Body and Paint, our business is a wreck.
And we're back. Montgomery County's housing market continues to show a strong recovery, according to a report released by the Metropolitan Board of Realtors and the Indiana Association of Realtors. There was a 20% increase in closed sales in April compared to a year ago. The median sales price increased 15%, and there were 3.8% fewer new listings. Looking at 2012 year-to-date compared with the same time period in 2011, closed sales have increased 27%, and the median sales price has risen 11.1%. New listings have decreased by 11.1%. And you can read more details of that report in today's edition of the paper or online in the e-edition or in the individual news stories on this page. Well, let's check Weatherby's 3-degree guarantee. He says today's high will be 75 under mostly sunny skies. Now, Weatherby gives you his 3-degree guarantee. If he's wrong by more than 3 degrees, email him at weatherby@thepaper24-7.com and you might win a prize. Well, we turn over to our sports page, which starts on page A5 today. Bob Cox reports from Linden. North Montgomery swept Fountain Central last night at Charger Field by scores of 10-0 and 8-2. With the wins, the Chargers continue to gain momentum as they now have won 5 games in a row heading into this week's sectional. North is now 17-11. Offense and good pitching from some new faces on the mound carried the Chargers. Charger coach Matt Voorhees elected to pitch some of his pitchers who have not had the opportunity to pitch, and his hurlers responded to the call. Junior Taylor Jones started the first game and recorded his first win of the season. Jones took a no-hitter into the 5th inning, but after 2 outs, the Mustangs were able to get 2 hits. Jones did not preserve the shutout. Taylor pitched really well, Voorhees said. He has thrown some in practice, but we just had not had any chances to get him many innings. Tonight was a good time to get a few of our guys out on the mound. And our sports editor, Ross Flint, reports, if not for too many walks and putting itself in bad position by loading the bases far too many times, 7, the Crawfordsville baseball team's game with McCutcheon could have had a far different outcome. As it was, the Athenians, 20-9, lost the game 11-4, in large part because of one bad inning. Too many times, which has been a reoccurring theme, unfortunately. Crawfordsville coach John Frodes said of the walks given up, this time by starting pitcher Chase Justice. Crawfordsville led 4-2 entering the 4th before twice loading the bases on its way to giving up 6 runs. Center fielder Austin Kincaid walked to load the bases, and first baseman Christian Vukas doubled to left field, scoring all 3 base runners. The Athenians found themselves in the same type of situation shortly thereafter. After Vukas' double, pitcher Henry Gray singled but was caught in a rundown between first and second and was tagged out by first baseman Joel Hobson for the second out of the inning. But Crawfordsville junior Chase Justice gave up another walk, his 3rd of the inning and 6th of the game, and was relieved by sophomore Garrett Phelps on the mound. And that's a look at your news, weather, and sports from the pages of the paper of Montgomery County. Remember, a lot more in today's edition. Just look at the e-edition above this video screen, or you can look at the individual stories off to my right, and down at the bottom of the page, an up-to-date weather forecast from Weather for You. For the paper of Montgomery County, I'm Frank Phillips reporting. You have an outstanding day.